ayun, so gusto ko lang din dagdagan yung sinabi mo that, being married, hindi yun yung sagot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Para ma-meet yung loneliness natin sa buhay natin. Although, marriage is a blessing, di ba? Being with someone is a blessing, but we have to be reminded na we don't need to be married or to get married to complete us.
Yeah.
Remember, si Jesus, hindi naman siya kinasal, di ba? He doesn't have a partner, but he was a complete human. He modeled the meaning of wholeness kahit wala siyang partner.
Tama.
Right? So, I pray na
Narinig niyo yan.
masatisfy kayo that, diba?
Buo ka na.
Buo ka bago ka mag-asawa.
Hindi mo kailangan ng someone na bubuo sa'yo.
Hindi siya yung bubuo sa akin, I tell you. Kahit ang pogi mo, may mga araw talagang nakakaano. Yan.
Nakakaano.
So, second point, another point that we want to tell you is put God at the center. We always hear this, di ba? God is the center of our relationship. May God bless our marriage. Pero talagang minsan mahirap tong i-apply. Madaling sabihin pero mahirap i-apply. Put God at the center. I want to read Ecclesiastes 4:12. Ang sabi doon, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken, di ba? While ang friendship or marriages ay gift yan ng God, but having God at the center of your relationship, it provides yung invincible thread, yung thread na hindi nakikita. Kasi akala mo lang dalawa lang kayo, but He is a thread na invincible, pero siya yung nagpapalakas sa inyong dalawa. So, 2 are stronger than 1, di ba? Pero what more if tatlo kayo in marriage? At kasama din yan your ministry. Hindi lang kayong dalawa. I tell you, kung kami lang dalawa to, siguro talagang broken na kami. Kasi ang daming moments na talagang susubukin yung relationship nyo eh. Especially in terms of missions and ministries. If you are in a mission or in a ministry or in the future, dapat same kayo ng vision or ng mission, kasi kung hindi, you will be broken. God will not be the center of your relationship. God will not be there. Kailangan talaga tatlo kayo. Kung saan man kayo mapadpad, saan man kayong pumunta, saan man yung lakaran nyo, make sure that God is at the center or God is with you all the time. So, yun lang.
Ayun. So, of course, we're speaking in behalf of missionaries, but also this is applicable to whatever calling.
Yeah.
Probably you are called in the marketplace.
Or in a business.
May pagsubok yan eh. May mga pagsubok pa rin yan sa relationships. There will be challenges. May mga ilalagay yung kaaway dyan na mga pa-third party or mga temptations around. But, and even minsan yung what actually is yung challenge sa marriage is kapag may mga maliliit na tampuhan, mga bagay na hindi namimit yung ating mga love language. Ayan, usually yung maliliit na bagay yan yung nagkukos.
Yeah, especially when you have kids.
Yeah.
It's different when you have kids. Sobrang time will test you, the kids will test you, your marriage. So important is talagang buo kayo. Yun yung unang sinabi unang point is buo muna kayo with God, your relationship with God before you join together as one, kasi mahirap if parehas kayong broken.
Tama. And syempre dun sa mga kaibigan nating mga single dyan, it doesn't have to be actually yung invincible na sinasabi ni Dayan doon na si God. The invincible thread is God. Kung ikaw man yun tsaka si God, I believe kahit wala yung isa pang thread is matibay yun kasi nandun si God. Yeah. Diba? Kaya more than patibayin natin yung relationship natin sa iba, ang una nating patibayin is yung relationship natin kay God. And based on experience, there are certain things na differences or a lot of things na differences namin ni Dayan. But we let it sa Lord. Binibigay namin yun sa Lord.
You're totally different.
Yeah, sobra.
People, paano tayo pinalaki ng magulang, ang culture sa loob ng bahay, totally different, tas magsasama sa isang bahay. sasabog talaga yon. So if
Yeah.
you will not have that great, yung deeper foundation ni God, at hindi kayo mag-meet in between or meet halfway,
Yung
you will
compromise.
destroy. Yeah, you will destroy
You
the
have to
relationship.
compromise dun sa gusto ng bawat isa para mag-prevail yung gusto ni Lord.
Amen.
So sa mga single dyan, mapalad kayo kasi wala kayong ganong problemang hinaharap. Pero syempre may ibang problema rin kayo or may mga ibang longing. But alam nyo, masatisfy ka lang kay God. Actually, naalala ko dati yung nag-date kami ni Dayan. One thing I find na attractive sa kanya is nung tinanong ko siya, ay nung binanggit niya na kung di na siya bibigyan ni Lord ng someone, kontento na siya. And happy na siya na in love lang siya kay Lord.
Yeah.
So, something that siguro on my part, yun yung hinahanap ko. Na hindi ako yung kailangan niya.
Okay,
Para hindi ako yung kailangan niya para mabuo siya kasi satisfied na siya na meron si Lord.
exactly.
So remember, if you're not satisfied single, you cannot be satisfied married as well.
Totoo yun. Minsan gusto mo mapag-isa.
Lalo na pag may mga bata.
I need
Diba?
space. But yeah.
Ayun.
So,
Yun.
pas na tayo sa 10 minutes.
Okay, so maraming salamat sa inyo guys. Masaya kami na pinanonood kayo from afar.
Yeah.
We are seeing mga relationships na nabibuild. Meron din naman mga relationship na nacha-challenge.
Na.
'Di ba? And still, it's your decision if you want to still keep God at the center. Kasi kapag na-challenge na yung relationship nyo, ano bang mas mahalaga? Yung nararamdaman ninyo or yung tama? 'Di ba? Yung dapat. So, ngayong Love Harvest Festival, we are praying na more than anything else, you will put God first. Whatever your status. And you will put God at the center. Kung single ka ng buhay mo, kung ikaw ay may relationship, center si God ng relationship na hindi lang sinasabi mo, pero isinasagawa mo. So right now,